trouver un nouveau partenariat, tant sur le territoire français que sur le territoire international et notamment européen. Nous avons eu des plus-values importantes puisque nous avons sur le territoire national regroupé 2 cœurs de métier qui sont l'insertion, l'accompagnement social et la santé. Notre souci était effectivement que les gens puissent se comprendre et nous avons pu prendre un axe d'échange sur le plan transnational sur la santé mentale. Donc tous nos bénéficiaires ont pu venir se rendre compte des différents dispositifs et nous avons des résultats qui interrogent aujourd'hui les pratiques même des intervenants, qu'ils soient travailleurs sociaux ou qu'ils soient soignants.
My daily job is to manage and to lead different services, providing support to beneficiaries looking and searching for a job. So we have got 2 kinds of services. One is giving a job to these people, and the other part of our job is to counsel, to support people to look and to find a job or training courses, qualifying training courses. So my contribution in this equal project is, first of all, maybe a little bit of English. And I was also interested in, as my colleague Eric said, I'm maybe more interested in the identity of social workers in Europe. I'm sure that some French people are trying to escape from the reality that they don't manage to solve they don't find any solution or issues anymore. Sometimes there's no more job to find for the people. There's a housing shortage in Paris, so we don't find any flats anymore. So maybe this project is a kind of leisure time in which we communicate, we exchange, we speak about our conditions of work, and maybe we believe or we have a hope that we are becoming day after day a little bit more European. And I think that's interesting. And on another hand, just a few more words, I'm, for example, very interested in other model of social economy that I found out with my friends from Italy. I especially think of the cooperatives. And I think this is probably social work of tomorrow in France too. Because it started from a better equality in between people. And the same thing with the Czechs and their social firms. I think there's something more equal, there's more justice in this kind of system.
Augsburg Integration Plus Company is a public-private partnership owned half by the city government of Augsburg. What we do in Equal To, our project is called Profit. We try to counsel very small businesses in 4 city quarters. This is our main purpose, and the other purpose is that we would like to bring the topic of diversity into our local surroundings. With diversity, we mean that we should come to know how to deal with persons from different regions, with old and young persons with disabilities, with persons who have dependents like small children or old age pensioners who need care. In the transnational cooperation, Building Bridges, we found the possibility to get contributions to the diversity topic from several cities. And there we saw that we have cities who deal with groups that are somewhat neglected in Germany. For instance, homeless persons, and also, for instance, people coming from the jail, so ex-offenders, drug addicts, former drug addicts, and also persons with mental illnesses. So we can here learn a lot, especially from our friends all over Europe.
I'm the director of an enterprise which is engaged in professional insertion, formation of younger people. In Germany, there's a specialty that the formation for younger people is not at schools only, but also in enterprises. And we support these enterprises in their formation efforts. And there are a lot of problems in these enterprises. The younger people who makes their apprenticeship there often feel sad or have problems with the trainers and so on, because they don't know really the professional life, and these are the beginning of their professional life. So often they fall down there, they are put off and lose their formation places. We support the younger people and the trainers as well. So we come from outside. We have another point of view, and so this is a good thing to moderate between the younger person and the trainer, and to look for some solutions to continue their formation and to give them a professional perspective. The result is that in Germany there are a lot of efforts to help workless younger people, but when they found a formation place in the enterprise, nobody cares of them, and nobody looks inside what is going on in these enterprises. And I think it's really necessary to maintain the enterprises in their formation. What are they doing?
I'm working for the project Profit for Augsburg, which is dedicated to existing enterprises, and I do counseling and consulting small and medium enterprises to make them fit for the market. The goal is to do general business consulting to help the firms to get more and more fit and be able to have more employees. This is the goal of the project, combined with the handling of diversity management, which means not only to have customs, but employees and delivering companies from all the different kind of people and in the city of Augsburg. We do help especially small companies, which means in terms of the EU up to a maximum of 250 employees, but in most cases we end up with real small companies, means 1 to 5, maximum to 20 employees. We start normally with a discussion of what's the aim of the company, which goals, which do they have, which strength, and doing some SWOT analysis and discussing whether the communication to the market is in place, and what they do with acquiring new customers or customer retention. And how they manage the general business terms, how they manage to integrate new techniques like the internet or electronic commerce items. So we